Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Fockbuster.
I'm Alex Parkerson.
I'm Andy, and this is a special episode, and we're talking all about
Jim Carrey
and Keanu Reeves.
So, why?
Why not?
They soothe the soul.
First question. Who's your favorite Keanu Reeves character? I want everyone's
You
response
want
right
this?
here.
Okay, I'm going to say initially my favorite Keanu Reeves movie is probably The Devil's Advocate.
Okay.
The one he did with Al Pacino back in '96 and
Okay.
Charlize Theron. But, I didn't come with notes at all.
None.
I didn't come with notes at all. I mean, gosh, the man's legacy just spans on and on. First off with Bill and Ted, then he did the Steve Martin classic in the 80s called Parenthood, and then he broke out into stardom in the early 90s with Swayze Baby and Point Break. That everybody loves that movie. That's a classic movie. And then he did Dracula, and then he really hit it big in our childhood when he did Speed. And Speed came out and Sandra Bullock became a thing. Then he did Johnny Mnemonic and Chain Reaction. It was almost like the summer of Will Smith, the summer of Willie, in that every single year you had a Keanu Reeves movie, and every single one of them were hits. I mean, this was also a time of Devil's Advocate that came out. That was a very spicy thriller. Spicy, extra spicy. Charlize Theron. And everything else that goes on in that movie, that's a great movie. Go watch The Devil's Advocate. It's been a while. Easily probably one of my favorite Pacino movies, as well as Keanu Reeves. And then, of course, he becomes Neo. And then he became, in The Replacements, the quarterback Shane Flacco, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. And then he started singing I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa, and made us cry in Hardball in the summer of 2001, I think.
Do you think Joe Flacco ever went as Shane Flacco for Halloween?
Oh, absolutely.
If he didn't, Joe Flacco, if you ever see this, please go.
You missed out on it, man.
You still have the opportunity.
You're at
though.
the Jets right now. Got a chance.
You have a chance.
And then he did the awesome Constantine adaptation.
I love Constantine. That's such a good movie. If you haven't seen that one, you definitely need to check it out. I gotta get something in here because
sorry.
He's just stealing the whole show over here, just spitballing. I asked him one question, he just goes off on a whole tangent. Still hasn't really answered the initial question. Who's your favorite Keanu Reeves character? Because I was gonna then give you mine, but then he went off into 8 films that he's been in, and he named all of them. You can't have all of them. Choose one. Choose one.
Can I choose 2?
No, because he might choose mine.
Fine, Devil's Advocate.
That hurt. Bill and Ted.
I mean,
the best one. Especially because of the legacy of Bill and Ted. You not only have one, you not only have 2, but now you've got 3. Bill and Ted.
They do feel good. Bill and Ted are classic icons.
Mm-hmm.
Just Keanu Reeves in general. But I would argue that, I would like John Wick more. And John Wick is probably the best dog movie ever.
See, yes. Yes, the best dog movie ever. John Wick, in my opinion, though, I loved John Wick. So close to Neo. He was so close to the character Neo in my.
I don't see it.
No,
I don't.
Okay. But still, not taken away from it at all. John Wick is an amazing movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Neo's an amazing character. I love both of them. They just seem very, very close. Maybe it's just because it's the same character.
Did you ever see Scanner Darkly?
Same actor. Yeah, I love Scanner Darkly.
That's good. That's a good underrated one right there. It's all animated.
Yeah.
Well, is it? It's like
it is animated. It's a lot of
cell kind of animation. He also did some good suspense films like we went through, like Johnny Mnemonic. Chain Reaction was a good one. Him with Morgan Freeman chasing around. I know you love nuclear weapons.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we love Keanu Reeves. I love Keanu Reeves. Like I said.
You know who I like more than John Wick?
Who?
You know who I like more than Keanu Reeves?
Who?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey is great. There, we said it. Jim Carrey is a national treasure and should be valued.
This man should have a statue. And he's not even... He's Canadian. But we need to give him a statue. First,
a lot of them.
He first came on the scene. We first saw him in Living Color, an '80s skit series,
just like SNL.
Think SNL. Think Mad TV.
Yeah,
if you remember Mad TV, Mad TV is a better analogy with this. It's in Living Color. If you can go find it, it's great. It's hilarious. You need to go watch it. And then Jim Carrey goes off and he becomes
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey with Ace Ventura.
Oh gosh, Ace Ventura, The Mask, and I think Dumb and Dumber. Those all came out in the
most
same
iconic
year.
films. And then he hits us with Liar Liar.
Batman Forever, the Riddler. Oh, he was great in that. Oh, still one of my favorite. I said this months ago on the show. Batman Forever is the best Batman film.
I'm not going to argue that. And Jim Carrey does help carry that film quite far.
And then he did his first sequel with Ace Ventura 2, which isn't bad. And then he did The Cable Guy, which was interesting.
The Cable Guy, a lot of people are iffy about this. I loved The Cable Guy. I think, it's just another wide range of just showing how great Jim Carrey is and how many characters he can play and how wide his talent truly is.
There's a Man on the Moon, the one where he
Man on the Moon.
Andy Kaufman.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Has he been nominated for an Oscar? Surely he was for this stuff.
I would
Somebody
hope
fact
so.
check this. He wasn't?
Thank
you. Thank you for finding that out, Andy, in the editing bay. Anyway, and then he did
The Truman Show.
Truman Show. Oh, that was so good.
Such a good one.
Ed Harris. Oh, that was such a relevant movie too that we should definitely check out again.
That movie holds up still to this day.
I bet it does. One of my favorite serious ones. A lot of people sleep on it, and was The Majestic. It was in 2001. It's an interesting film. It's directed by the same guy that did Frank Darabont, who did Green Mile and The Shawshank Redemption. So it's just like those kind of films.
And who can forget our favorite holiday character?
Oh, you're a mean one.
The Grinch.
You're a mean one.
Mr. Grinch.
Oh yeah.
Ron Howard's adaptation of The Grinch, absolutely.
Everybody's still favorite. Forget Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cucumber, he likes to eat people. Jim Carrey doesn't.
I think that's Armie Hammer.
It is Armie Hammer. Sorry, Benedict. Your cucumbers got mixed up. Whoops.
Hard. He also did the scary ones, like Number 23.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good psychological thriller.
And then Lemony Snicket's, you could argue, was the Dark Kids movie, and I like that one. A series of unfortunate events that they later did.
I mean, they actually put it into a TV series. I like the movie. The TV series kind of drug out for me a little bit.
Right.
We almost forgot the Sonic.
Can't forget Sonic.
Sonic 1 and Sonic 2.
I mean, I guess
he carries the film.
Anyway, go see your favorite Jim Carrey movies. Go watch your favorite Keanu Reeves movies. You heard mine. My favorite Jim Carrey movie. What's yours? Pick two.
Favorite Jim Carrey
What's
movie?
Your two?
Oh my god.
Pick two of them, right? It's a little bit harder than Keanu Reeves.
The Mask.
The Mask, okay.
I gotta go classic childhood, what I grew up on. Yeah, The Mask.
Absolutely love The Mask.
Yeah.
I would say probably number one would be Liar Liar for me.
I feel like
that was the one as
struggling on.
when you were 10 years old or whatever age you were when it first came out.
You probably shouldn't have seen this movie, but you did anyway.
And you definitely
and you loved it.
You loved it.
It's a great movie. And before we leave, we're gonna leave with Bruce Almighty. We almost forgot Jim Carrey.
I totally forgot about God. I'm sorry, Morgan Freeman. I'm sorry.
Next season, will we bring you a Morgan Freeman episode? Will we bring you a Steve Carell episode? Chances are yes.
Till next time, y'all. Thank you. And enjoy.
It's like Blockbuster, but it's not.
Or don't. Or don't!